Hello, everyone! Oh. Mario, that sounds like an email from Princess Peach. Mario, I know where I'm being held. I'm on the moon. Yes, the moon that floats out in space. And I've learned something even more horrifying. In order to resurrect the monster's spirit, they need the moon. The moon? That's totally nuts. Princess Peach is on the moon? I mean, that actually sounds pretty cool, but why is her email cut off? Oh my gosh, you don't think something happened to her, do you? Hello everyone and welcome back to another episode of Paper Mario. In the last episode, I'm gonna jump back to green. Standard look. In the last episode, we arrived at Poshley Heights, entered the Poshley Sanctum, and got the Garnet Star. This time we returned to Rogueport and we're doing our classical intermission work. Well, I guess what I found at Rapturous Ruins, bro. Yep, a marvelous compass apiece. This part of my adventure was actually sort of sad if you wanted to know the truth. It was a pretty insane, bro. Wanna hear? Sure. Rapturous Ruins. Well, like I said, it's a really long story, but here it goes. After journeying deep into the Grimble Forest, I found the domed Rapturous Ruins. Inside, everything was a pure white. You couldn't tell where the floor became wall. Proceeding dead ahead, I found myself in a chamber where a young boy sat. As I approached the boy, someone named Screamy appeared out of nowhere. Screamy said the boy's name was a cranberry, and that he'd awake for a child of fate. That didn't make any sense to me, so I started searching quietly for the compass piece. But then it happened, bro. I got a tiny tickle on my nose, and I let out a huge sneeze. Well, Cranberry must have heard it, 'cause he opened his eyes right up. He looked at me and smiled, and all of a sudden I could understand his language. Can you believe it? I learned that the boy was the last of an ancient race, the Luffs. He had been there guarding the marvelous compass piece for the last 1,000 years. He told me that the compass is an item with the power to see into the future. The ancient Luff Empire used the power of the compass to rule much of the world. Because of their greed, they were cursed by the compass, and their empire collapsed. To prevent a repeat of their fate, Cranberry broke the compass into 7 parts. He hid 6 and kept 1, putting himself to sleep until a worthy hero woke him. I was that hero, bro. He gave it to me, and then he and the ruins vanished. When I added the piece of the compass, it pointed to the far north, where dreaded Hate Song Tower stands. This time I heard Princess Eclair's voice more clearly than ever before. I will rescue the princess. I will be a super. And then I'll figure out the rest later. Anyways, I headed back here to a Rogueport after that. I'm making my final preparations for my final battle now. I'm a little nervous, bro, but that's what I've been up to anyway. Okay. And what is your real story? I'm Screamy. I wonder what future is plotted for us by he who holds the compass. For I must deliver something. Okay, creepy. Anyways, what we're gonna do next is we're going to try to spend as much money as we can. I think I need some. Actually, what we're gonna do first, before we start doing anything else, is we're going to get this treasure once and for all. You got an Ultra Hammer! Da 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 da! Hi, it's me again, Toadette. Nice to see you again. Way to find the Ultra Hammer. Now your hammer will be even more powerful, and you can also use a new hammer technique. Let's practice it right away. It's just like with the Super Hammer, so no prob. Hold down B and rotate until your body gets all twisty. Then release B to use your Ultra Hammer. Remember to twist a lot before releasing B, okay? So it's the exact same. Way to go! You got it! Want to try again? Alright, you've mastered the Ultra Hammer. Using your Ultra Hammer, you can even break blocks made out of stuff like this. And you can use the Ultra Hammer in battle too. This is kind of sad. This will be the last time I get to see you, Mario. Definitely save Princess Peach, okay? And be careful on your quest, okay? Girl? Don't cry, girl. Girl! Oh. I always feel sad when we get the last item. Okay, now that we finally got the big chest. Excellent. Also... Wait, seriously? Oh. They took away the panel flipping ability. Lame. That's okay, though. So, what we're going to start off doing is going back to... Poshley Heights. But we're not going to take the train. There's a reason why I went to get this hammer right away. And that's because we can actually shortcut back to Poshley Heights. Honestly, we can shortcut back to Keelhaul Key using this too. First, we go this way. We go past our first room, which takes us to Petalburg and the Great Bogley Tree, to this room. We can use our Ultra Hammer to bash the door open. In here we have Flower Plus. That's excellent. And this one should be Poshley Heights. Excellent. Okay. Now that we're back, let's find the business rat. Our guy who had the briefcase, who was paying things through the business expense. Okay, I've decided before we do Zesty, because Zesty's thing is more, we'd be able to keep it more cohesive if I can get the hot sauce. Okay. Okay. Chef Shimi we're doing last, because we have to get back on the train and then we'd be stuck there. So let's start with Frankie. I'm looking for something. I can't say exactly what here, but I can tell you in person. I'm waiting on the west side of Rogueport. Off we go. Okay, here's Frankie. You taking on my trouble? Well, I'm glad it's somebody tight-lipped, that's all. See, after returning from Keelhaul Key, I lost my wedding ring. Believe that? And I can't really look for it in front of Francesca, so you gotta find it. I know I lost it after I got back to Rogueport, so it's somewhere in town for sure. If she finds out, I'll be yelling, I love you 1,000,000,000 times. So you gotta do this. Okay. Our lovely party member, Miss Mouse. Okay. How did he get it all the way over here on the East Coast? I'm smelling shenanigans. Francesca, you better leave this dope. Okay, we found your ring, dude. Take this as a reward. The tube game. Solved the trouble. Okay. Okay. Toodles. I completely skimmed over. Okay. She lent a book to Jolene, and she wants us to get it back for her. Crossing all of Poshley Heights to go back to her beautiful, luxurious pink house. So you accepted my request for aid with my little trouble, you delightful man, you. I just decided I very much want to read a magazine I lent to Jolene. But she lives in Glitzville, and that is very far from here, as you know. Could you go get it for me, you resourceful wizard, you? You're fabulous, dear. Okay, off to Glitzville. First that. Then this. Mario likes which person the most? And we got ourselves the Mystic Egg. Out of the way, Puny. All the way here to Jolene. Do you need something? Toodles' magazine. Oh yes, I know which one. Alright, I'll return it soon. I have to return it now? But that magazine... Okay, fine, give me a moment. Why is it in... You know what? It's fine. Don't get the wrong idea. I borrowed this magazine as a promoter, that's all. I need to see what all the fuss was about. It's not like I follow fads or anything. Got a wrestling mag. Girl, were you checking out some sweaty, muscly men? Not that I judge you or anything. And we're back at Toodles' place with the wrestling mag. Girl. Yes, this is the magazine I lent to Jolene, alright. You are a true hero, thank you. Here's my thanks to you. Platinum. This magazine is very popular among certain celebrities. Anyone has been spotted in a cafe with it under one arm. I'm getting a strange sense that that's not why they have the magazine. But okay. Let's go do another trouble. Actually, we're gonna do sashimis next. So here we go. Chef Shimi, I need some ingredients for cooking food that savors the tonsils. I need twee twings, a golden leaf, a mystic egg, a keel mango. I don't know what I'm trying to do for an accent where I just change some letters. You shaved, so... Oh, you shaved my wife. Damn me and my language with this. I mean, you shaved my wife. Sounds the same, but okay. Huh. Which do you prefer, curry or stew? Sorry, I guess that's a weird question to ask. Anyways, me, I like curry. It took a while, but that's the conclusion I've come to. Are there new passengers on board? Oh my gosh, there are. Kablowie! Pacow! I'm a wild gunman, yeah. Like the sheriff or something. And I've got Gonzales, the supervillain, in my sights. Freeze, sucker! Kapow! I'm gonna have to go check out all these people on this train now. Hello. Yes, hello to you. Thank you for accepting my request. I need 3 ingredients. A mystic leaf, a mystic egg, a keel mango. Each one has an exotic taste. Have you found them for me? They call to my palate and my skill, begging me to turn them into delicacies. Thank you. Shank you very much, my friend. Shish is your reward. 40 coins. Okay. Before we hightail it back to Poshley Heights, then back to the Trouble Center, let's see who's now on the train. Oh, Standard Toad. I finally agreed to a train trip once my kids had kind of pestered me into it. But seeing their innocent joy now that we're here makes it all worthwhile. The scenery outside of the window rushes by just like Fazoom. You know, like Fazoom! It's awesome. Prepare for a sudden quiz, but first, let's say coops 10 times real quick. Ready? Coops, 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 coops. Alright, now here's the question. What did Bowser nab in the last Paper Mario? The Star Rod. Ding, 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 ding. You are correct, sir. But there's no reward, unless you consider the experience alone rewarding. You kid, He's just a child. Couldn't even give me an item. Batoonie gave me an item. Why are there only toads on this train? I'm trying to muster the courage to write a note from the road to the girl I like. There are so many things I want to say. I wish I could get into the spirit. Like, why do we have Yoshi on this train? Are there new passengers every time we get aboard? I don't ever remember seeing a Yoshi on the train before. We know that 4 is full with a ghost. Oh, he's back. The food is so amazing here. I don't think I ever want to leave the train. Actually, I've put on so much weight I can't get through the door. But I have room service bring me stuff now. Still, I really should figure out how to leave. Oh my gosh. He's so big he can't leave. He could get out of Riverside Station. He ate so much. The scenery from a train window is ever changing, like the human heart. But some things don't change, like the endless flow of mushroom dishes here. Okay. Last room. See, why are there so many toads? Yeah, I heard Zip Toad was definitely on this train really recently. And yeah, I bought a ticket just to see where he stayed and maybe ate. And so then I was like, yeah, I got my ticket. But then the worst thing, someone said it was a fake. What a huge bummer. A total stinking bummer, you know? Bing bong, bing bong. This train will soon arrive at Poshley Heights. When I grow up, I want to be a conductor. Actually, I want to be one right now. And then we have the conductors. Okay. Time to sleep. Because that's how we get off this train. Yes. Bing bong, bing bong. Attention all passengers, this train will soon make a brief scheduled stop at Riverside Station. Bing bong, bing bong. Attention all passengers, thank you for your patience. Now arriving at Riverside Station. It forces us off the train. And then we go back on the train. Let's go! Ding ding. Bing bong, bing bong. Attention all passengers, we will soon arrive at our final destination, Poshley Heights. Bing bong, bing bong. Attention all passengers, now arriving at Poshley Heights. Please watch your step and be sure to take all your belongings with you. And thank you for choosing the XS Express. Back to Rogueport. Okay, we are back again. Now let's get the last quest, which is actually needed to be done so we can do Zesty's quest. Not Zesty's quest. Some more cooking. The businessman in Glitzville who traveled with us to Poshley Heights, because now he's in Glitzville, has a task for us. So our guy is right up there. Let's go bug him. Ah, you're that fellow, so you're the one who accepted my request. Well, here's the thing. I forgot the code for the lock on my briefcase. And the prototype of our company's new product is inside. This is a big deal. If I don't figure out how to get into the briefcase, I'll be sacked for sure. About that briefcase code. See, I'm a real chair fanatic. Yeah, like anything you sit on. I used the number of chairs in the houses I visited on the business as the code. don't judge me. I know it's weird. You gotta visit those places and count the chairs. The code has 4 digits. So here are the locations of the chairs. Ready? The first is Krups's house in Petalburg. The second is Flurry's house in Bogley Woods. The third is Don Pianta's office in Rogueport. The fourth is Toodles' house in Poshley Heights. Oh, and I counted the sweet, sweet chair in her lovely garden also. You're so weird. I know it's a lot, but please help me. And remember, a chair is anything you sit on. We're not actually going to go count chairs. Sure thing, chair guy. What's the first number? How many wonderful chairs were there in Krups's house? We are going to say there are 2. Okay, now the second number. How many gorgeous chairs were there in Flurry's house? Jeez, this guy has like a weird thing for chairs. 6. Okay, now the third number. How many marvelous chairs were in Don Pianta's office? 2. And finally, here we go. The last number. How many incredible chairs were in Toodles' house in Poshley Heights? That is 5. Ah, it opened! Yes! Thank you so much. Maybe I can keep my job. I'll try and remember it from now on. Hold on a second. Please. What? Sorry. We were going to combine my company's famous hot sauce with this stand's Fat Dog. We were gonna call it the Dung Blistering Fat Dog. I was sure it'd be a hit. Huh? I shouldn't give up so easily? Yeah, maybe you're right. Okay, I'll do it. I'll just have to convince the Fat Dog guy. I'm on it. I won't leave this place until I convince him. Wow, thanks for all your help. Here's your reward. Hot sauce. It's my company's top item, our famous hot sauce. I have tons of the stuff, so just ask me if you want some. Okay, so 1 hot sauce. I just have to think about how many I need to get from him. 1 hot sauce makes inky sauce. 2 hot sauces. 1 to make cocoa cake. I need 2 more. 1 to make spicy spaghetti. 1 to make inky spaghetti. And that's it. Okay. Now let's go to Zesty. On my way there, I did need to get a cake mix. Also, oh, Mario, that card. You got a member's card. Okay, I'll prepare the mini game. You can play with that member's card. How exciting. We can now play the tube game. And we can now play the boat game. For now, let's go here. Okay, so we can get Jam and Jelly and Ultra Shrooms up here. And money. This is something that we should get. Oh gosh, there's so much. For now, let's go with Cake. Because what I'm going to end up doing here soon is making a list of all the badges I'm missing. Hello, Zesty! We are finally ready to start cooking the last ingredients. Let's start with inky sauce, hot sauce, and tasty tonic. Inky sauce. Perfect. Next, we'll mix inky sauce with cake mix. Next, let's go very slowly. Fresh pasta. No. Yes. That gets us spaghetti. Now with spaghetti, add a turtley leaf. Turns it to coop pasta. Now take coop pasta, mix it with hot sauce. We get spicy pasta. Now we want tasty tonic and hot sauce again for inky sauce, and finally inky sauce with spicy pasta to get ink pasta. Now what we're gonna do, we're gonna visit Zesty with honey and the Ultra Shroom. We get Honey Ultra. Now we do still need one more Ultra Shroom. To get it, let's go down and visit our rat friend. You want to get as close to 0 coins as possible before you talk to this guy again. Ah, Mario, it's me, Lumpy. Don't you remember? I went to Dry Desert to drill for oil. Ring a bell? I did it! I totally struck oil! There were times that I was covered in dust, weak, and ready to give up, but I never lost sight of the dream, and one day I finally seized it. And you believed in me all this time, Mario. You sure did. Thank you so much. I want to return your loan with a little more just to show my appreciation. Please take this. He maximizes your coins. Boy, thanks for everything. Now you have some capital to start your own venture. Just don't let your dream die, Mario. I know you'll make it someday, just like I did. So now we are super well off. Okay. We have the last ingredients. Cook with Ultra Shroom and jam and jelly. And there it is, the Jelly Ultra. Anytime you feel like it, feel free to bring me more stuff. So, if we go down to recipes, we filled out 57 out of 57 in our cooking log. Even on my personal files, I never do this part because running around is just, it's so tedious. But because I was taking care of it right away rather than till the end game, that's what really tipped the scales over. So, that is it. Thank you guys so much for watching today's episode. If you liked what you saw, please leave a comment in the comment section below. Mash the like button and subscribe if you have not for more Paper Mario the 1000-Year Door content. Next time, we're going to go run around Rogueport and actually treasure hunt for things that we couldn't get because we didn't have the Ultra Hammer or the Ultra Boots. Thank you guys so much, and we will see you all then. Dyrezz Plays out.